2 minutes! I decided the best way to just kind of keep this going and make sure that I actually do this all the way through like I want to do would just be to just keep going. Just don't stop. You know? Just keep going. Don't ever tell yourself to stop. Just keep it moving. Oh, that's what I think at least. I don't know about anybody else. But I'm just going to keep on going. I'm going to hope that people see the good that I'm trying to do by donating, or just are interested in Kingdom Hearts 3 at all, and come on in, because I really like playing games, and this might be a great way for me to spend the rest of this isolation. So I'll just be here playing games, hoping that somebody likes it to some degree. If they don't, oh well, that's just how the world is, right? But I would just like to preface this by saying that this is in fact for a good cause. This entire charity is about helping people who are stuck in this are stuck in the quarantine, who can't necessarily help themselves. It's all about just helping people, and I figured if I'm going to live stream for the first time, it may as well be for something good like this. Sorry if you guys can hear my cat meowing in the background. She is running all over the place and meowing, and it's just not a lot I can do about it, but hopefully she can stop. Okay, this is the introduction of this guy. I don't remember what his name is. That's a very common thing for me these all of a sudden. But yeah, these guys are incredibly strong. He hit me once and I died. So this is definitely going to be one of those things where I need to plan out a strategy. Either that or just run around in circles and hope to God he doesn't hit me. Now we can get a really good look at this guy. He is big, he is tough, and I really don't want to mess with him. And he messed with me. Oh man, this is going to be difficult actually. Okay. He's got a really long reach, so I need to stay out of the range of that. My fire spell does not reach that far, but my water spell does. So maybe if I just kind of hang in the background and cast my water spell and wait for... Oh, he's got an attraction command on him. Never mind. Okay, attraction commands. These were introduced to this. If at any time you see an enemy with a green circle around them, like he had when this fight started, if you hit them, you'll get an attraction command. Right now I'm using the pirate ship command. This is just a great way to just rack up damage. A lot of people think that by doing these, it makes the challenge of critical mode kind of null and void. But in my view, it's an advantage, and in critical mode, you need every advantage that you can get, because anything that you do, or anything that you miss, could very well be the end. Just gonna focus on the smaller guys for right now to try to get some breathing room. Do a few hits on him, then get out of the way. Not the one I meant to do. Get myself a little heal. Oh, I'm actually surprised that he didn't hit me. I was very much expecting to get hit. Take out the small guys. Going to second form. Nice. See if we can rack up some damage here without getting hit. Nope, we got hit. Okay, so we're gonna back off. I'm gonna use a potion, get some health back, and then to rack up a bit of damage, we're gonna do that. Now, is he going to do it? Because this guy has another way of keeping himself from getting damage that we haven't seen yet, and I would like to show it off in this fight. If we don't show it off in this fight, that's not a bad thing, because we can show it off in another fight. This guy is a very recurring enemy. He's almost dead. I don't think I need to use the pirate ship, man. So I'm just gonna... Yep, there we go. Awesome.
Nice job, Wonder Boy. We checked the whole area. It looks like everyone's safe.
That's great. We did what we could.
You heroes have been busy little bees. Oh, look. More trouble.
It's Hades.
Herc, let's go!
Right.
Okay, so now all of the Heartless in the main Thebes area have been taken care of.
Yeah!
So we're just gonna run around through here quick, make sure I've collected everything. I'm pretty sure I have, so I'm not super worried about it, but it's just in case. Yes, I think I've collected everything. Just gonna use this quick. We're gonna check the Moogle shop. I think we're gonna buy an ability ring. Equip that onto Sora. Get myself some bonus AP, so I can get myself some new attacks. Air Combo Plus, that's a good one, and Combo Plus. Both are very good. They extend your air combo and ground combos by one hit. It's pretty self-explanatory, but hey, you never know.
We need to get to the top of the mountain and stop Hades.
Yes, in fact we do, Goofy. So
That's
now we're
odd.
outside of Thebes.
River's never this
It's
full.
a very small little area here, but as you could probably tell, there's going to be Heartless. Just gonna take these guys out real quick.
Yeah, 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 whoa, whoa, yeah.
Is there another one? Oh wow, I didn't even see it there, buddy. Okay, let's continue forward. Break some pots. Foot. Gonna run up here. And we have a new kind of Heartless. These guys
Yes,
are
now we know why the
basically
river's
the same as the Fire Heartless, except they are water. As you can guess, water does nothing. Can't remember if fire will actually... Okay, fire does hurt it, but I'm not sure if fire is like their weakness, because, you know, water and fire don't go well. So I'm not sure if that's if fire is their weakness, or if it's just kind of like a neutral damage thing where it doesn't do a lot, but it doesn't do nothing. And we up, yep.
No way.
I was about to say we need some heals, but didn't work out that way. I'm trying to think. I should... No, I used all of my health potions. I do have a high potion and a mega potion. I was kind of hoping to save those, though. I don't have a lot of health that needs to get healed. I would just like to use regular health potions. I don't want to use high-end mega potions at such an early point in the game, unless I can afford them, and I can't. I guess that's what happens when you use all of the money you could have used to buy health potions and spend it on an ability ring.
We need to get to the top
So
of the
we're just
mountain
gonna try this
and
again.
stop Hades.
Be a little smarter about it.
That's odd. The river's never this full.
Okay, we've got to react. We've got a attraction gun. So we can use that as long as it doesn't go away in the next fight ahead. So we just gotta take these guys out fairly quickly and move forward. Okay, we still have that, and then we also have a flare force from Donald. So we should be pretty well set to deal with these guys now.
Guess now we know
So
why
we're
the
going to use
river's
the flare force first. Decent. And we're going to use the pirate ship. Oh, I should also mention, the attraction commands that you can get are all based off of rides at Disney World. This is based off of the pirate ship attraction. I'm not sure what it's called. I've never actually been to Disney World, so I'm not sure what all of the attractions are or what they are based off of. Oh, that's not... Okay, we got the second form up.
It's over.
Fire? Okay, I guess fire does neutralize their berserk mode like water does to the fireworks. That's good to know, actually. Logic would dictate when they go into their little berserker mode thing that ice would be the thing to neutralize that. But it's nice that they went with fire instead, because at this point in the game it is impossible to have any form of ice magic. I don't remember where you get ice magic, but I know that for where we currently are, ice magic is not possible. Okay, with those guys done, the riverbed actually went down. So now I'm just going to do a quick run over the riverbed. Make sure there isn't anything that I might have missed, like any hidden treasure chests or anything. I know I said in the last time I wasn't going to worry about getting everything, but in critical mode you want to make sure that you're at least collecting treasure chests while you have the chance, because you never know if they're going to have a useful item that might help you out, or just a healing item in general that you could use to save yourself from a death.
Yeah.
And it looks like the only one that was in this riverbed had a water cufflink, which I believe increases your water resistance, or in other words, decreases water damage.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% sure because I'm not sure I've ever actually used the water cufflink in the game itself, because by the time I had found that, because I wasn't very exploratory when I first played, I just wanted to get to the end. I had a lot more powerful equipment by the time I had gotten that, so I didn't need it. So I didn't even actually use it at all. Some more Heartless here. Oh, looks like we've got the team-up attack with Hercules. We're gonna finish just to see what the end is. He throws us, and we slam back down. That was actually pretty cool. I know I've seen that before. I just haven't done it recently, so I forgot what it was. Gonna come over here. Break that. Not sure why, but it's broken now. It's broken. It never come back. Nope. It dead. Goodbye forever. Bye bye. Ah!
Yeah.
Don't know why I did that. So I'm sorry. It's actually a good thing that I'm finding all of these Heartless so early. Like I was saying before, when you're in critical mode, level ups are everything. So you want to get as many of them as you can. So finding as many of these things to kill so early is actually super good. Because the more of them you can get, the closer you'll get to leveling up. You know, basic RPG stuff. The more enemies you beat, the stronger you get. Did I? No, treasure chest. Okay. I think I do need to go this way, though. I think I just went the wrong way. Yeah, I went down when I should have gone up. So we're gonna head through this little cave. Oh, back to the area we started in. Oh no, okay. These guys are a real pain. Say it with me, I can't remember their names. But these guys are earth elemented, heartless. These guys are a pain. They deal massive damage. They have so many different little periods of invulnerability where you can't hit them. And just the amount of like time they have with those little invulnerability periods is nuts. Like, you can really easily think that you've got to fight with these guys, like, oh, I can handle this, no problem. And then out of nowhere, they just like decimate, and it's so horrible to do. So anytime I have to fight these things, I immediately just immediately regret my life decisions. Alright, that didn't go over so well, but you know what? Let's try it again. And the worst part is, I don't think we have any magic that acts as like a weakness to them. Because I know that the fire magic and the water magic are like neutral damage, I believe. But I don't think we have anything that just like outright stops them. So, oh, and another thing about these things is, you can't attack them from behind. You have to hit them face on. If you try to attack them from behind, your keyblade just bounces off of them. So you quite literally have to attack them face on. You cannot, like, get behind them and deal damage because it just will not do anything. Now that I remember these guys, this is probably going to be a little bit, just because I never figured out a solid strategy to fighting these guys in the first place. So now that I have to do this, I have to find a solid strategy on the fly. See, right there, what I was talking about earlier, it just bounces off of them. You have to hit them in the face to deal damage. Oh, okay, I guess we technically do have access to Blizzard magic because Donald does have his Blizzard. He does have his Blizzard spell. No, come on, Sora, come on. Thank you. The good thing about these fights, though, is that since this is the same fight that I died in before, and I'm just restarting here, it actually saved the amount of experience that I had gained from the other 2 times that I had tried this fight. And leveling up with these guys is easier because since it saved the experience, I didn't have to go back and collect it all. This guy, I believe his name is Sand Tower, for obvious reasons. If not, that's what I'm going to call him. He is also incredibly powerful. That's going to be my description for the majority of the Heartless in this. I'm pretty sure, just because it's critical mode and the difficulty is amped up to the absolute extreme. I only ever managed to beat critical mode one time, so it's going to be interesting to see if I can do it again. Well, I mean, I don't really have a choice. I already started, so I either have to or I admit that the game broke me and quit playing. Okay, it looks like that little dig attack they have makes them invulnerable. Oh, lightning magic. That was actually a good idea. If I had lightning magic, I would be using that so much right now, but I don't have lightning. All I have is water and fire. Okay, I think for right now, what I should focus on is taking out the small guys, so that way I don't have to worry about them while I'm facing the sand tower. So, I'm just gonna hurry up and take these guys out, and then focus on the sand tower individually. Oh, that's a cool attack. I love that attack. No, not you, sand tower. I'm gonna call these guys Earth Butt. No, Earth Spines.
So long.
Boom!
Back off. Take this.
There we go, there we go. Look at that damage. Yes, that's what I am talking about. Okay. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. It was just like the suddenness of them showing up when I wasn't expecting them to be there. It threw me off. And like my brain just immediately went into a state of no. But then once I just stopped thinking about that and just thought about needing to progress, it became a lot easier. Okay, so it looks like we're back at the area we were when we first started, where Hades blew us off the mountain. But instead of Hades, there are regular Heartless. And I'm just going to say, I am really glad it is not the Earth Porcupines. As soon as I get the capability of actually knowing what these guys' names are, I will. But as of right now, we don't have a way of knowing the names of the enemies we're fighting. I'm just kind of trying my hardest to remember, and it's not working out the best. Yeah, I think we want to go down here. I think there's some stuff down here for us. There's more fights, which I am always a fan of. I'm gonna go into second form here. Just give it a little more showtime. Just because once we get other Keyblades, second form isn't going to be seen probably ever again. So just give it the showtime that it deserves while we have the chance. Oh, that was actually something I forgot to mention. There is a special feature to this game. As you can see, I switched out to my Midnight Blue Keyblade without going into the menu, which was something that you always had to do in the other games. If you press left or right on the D-pad, you'll just switch between the Keyblades you have. So they made that a lot more streamlined and a lot easier to do, which was something I really enjoyed when I found this out. It was the best. When I found out that this was a thing that you could do now, it made me feel so much better about having Keyblades equipped. So it was like, oh sweet, I don't have to go to the menu in between fights and do a new Keyblade. I can just move my Keyblade out to a different Keyblade. I don't have to switch them around. That's awesome. I'm pretty sure there was something else down here that I forgot. So I'm going to go back down here one more time. If I don't find what I'm thinking is supposed to be down here, we're just going to continue onward. Don't want to stand over that edge, because if you do, you'll fall, and you have to climb all the way back up. Oh, something about this game that I think is really interesting, that I know that a lot of people have done, or that a lot of games have done before, is that in the other Kingdom Hearts games, if there wasn't anything for you to stand on, or anything that was rendered beneath your feet, then you just couldn't go to that area if you fell. You would just hit like an invisible barrier, and you just wouldn't be able to fall, or be able to jump off that edge, or anything like that. In this game, as long as there is something that you can move onto and interact with, you can fall there. And I know that that's something that games do all the time, but coming from somebody who had played Kingdom Hearts for years and never really had that feature available for these games, when they added that in, it was so cool, because it just meant that you could traverse through areas so much faster than you could before. It's like if you wanted to climb, if you climbed up to the top of something, but then you had to get to the bottom, you could just jump off of the edge and go down. Unlike before, where you couldn't do that. You had to willingly make a walk all the way down to the bottom. Oh, that was kind of useless. I was trying to figure out how to break that. I thought you had to break it from below it, but I remembered as soon as I looked at it just now that it just leads down to that area that we were already in, so it was kind of pointless for me to break that in the first place. Well, we're just going to keep on continuing up the mountain now.
This sure does feel awfully familiar.
Yeah, just like before.
Guys, this is getting worse by the minute. I hope I'm wrong, but my family may need me. Sora, I'm gonna fly ahead. You've been a big help, but leave the rest to me.
Family?
Yeah. Dad's king of the gods. Yeah!
What? His father is a god, but doesn't that mean Herc is a god too?
Oh, I think it does.
No wonder he's so strong.
Then he'll be okay.
Won't he?
No, Organization 13's here. He'll need our help.
Good point. We gotta go.
Just he was never quit.
Huh. That's tough. All I know is that she was in trouble. Suddenly, I wanted to save her with all my heart.
We fight with all our heart. Come on!
Alright, we're going to be continuing up the mountain. Hercules is no longer with us. He had to go up to Mount Olympus to help his dad. But looks like we're going to be stopped along the way by the Rock Titan. Anybody who's played Kingdom Hearts 1 will remember the Rock Titan, as he was a very powerful enemy that you could fight in the original Olympus Coliseum. And he is going to be trying very hard to make sure that we do not make it up to the top of the mountain. He has an axe to grind against us, and he is going to make sure that he defeats us one way or another. All we gotta do is try to get to the top without being crushed by rocks, and give him a smackdown. Before we head on to this next part, just gonna look around here a little bit, make sure we're not forgetting anything. Nope, doesn't look like we are, so we're good to go. Just gonna be heading through here. This little tiny cave. Heading up. And we've got more Heartless. Combination of Arrow Knights and Shadows. Still not sure if they're actually called Arrow Knights. It's just they have the little helmets like the Knights do, and they're flying. So it just, to me, it makes sense to call them Arrow Knights. Oh, okay, here is another attraction command. It's called the Blaster Blitz, I believe. You can shoot the little laser thing off the top here. Shoot it back and forth, rack up points and damage. And then, when you get a nice little group bunched up, you can use the finish, deal some massive damage all at once. Something that is going on here, every time you get into a fight with Heartless, the command palette down in the left corner turns red. When we're not in battle, it turns blue. Because of the fact that the Rock Titan is here, we are technically in a state of constant battle, so that will never turn blue when you're not fighting. So even if you fight Heartless and you defeat all of them, that will permanently stay red until the Rock Titan is defeated. Which makes finding out if you have beaten all of the Heartless in a single confrontation difficult. So we want to put a stop to that as soon as possible. So if we can make it up to the top of this, we will be head-to-head with the Rock Titan. Oh, I didn't think I'd make that. More accurately, head-to-foot with the Rock Titan. Now we have to take out his feet. Give Goofy a toss. Ooh, thought that was going to deal some damage. It didn't. Oh well. He is slow enough that we can get away from his attacks without too much of a worry. But we still just want to be very careful about how we play this. It's much like that really big Heartless that we fought back in Thieves. This guy can kill you in a single attack. Okay, we got one leg down. We're going to go into second form, increase our attack strength a little bit, as well as our attack speed, so we can deal more damage on top of that too. Oh, we didn't get out of that in time. Oh, running low on health, running low on health. Let's try some magic, see if we can't deal a little bit of damage out of range with some magic. Nope, didn't work out like I had hoped. Alright, let's give that another shot. This is actually an incredibly difficult encounter for this difficulty mode. If you're playing it on a different difficulty mode, it's actually a lot easier to do, because you don't have to worry about him dealing so much damage right off of the bat. But because of the fact that, okay, I can't check abilities, but because of the fact that I'm in critical, any damage that he lands on me is a death sentence. Because you can never be sure just how strong one of these guys is until they hit you. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Sorry if I'm not talking much, really focusing at this moment. Okay, so we can take a few hits from the line of spikes that come out of the ground, because those don't do a whole lot of damage. It's the steppy feet that I'm kind of worried about when it comes to damage. Just because we can take hits from that doesn't mean we want to. Ooh, he's doing this a lot more frequently now. He almost got his other foot down. Just a few more hits should do it. And got it. Okay. So now we're going to use these little magic sparkles all over his body to jump up to his heads. Once at the top, we're just going to start... Oh, okay. That did a lot more damage than I thought, but it's fine because we have a very special attraction command, Mountain Coaster. This is probably the most powerful attraction command in the game, and there aren't many chances that you're going to have to get this. So when you have an opportunity to get this, you want to use it immediately, just because of solely how strong it is. It does not look like I am dealing much damage at the moment though, which is kind of confusing. Because I know this thing can deal outrageous damage. I think it's just because I'm not hitting him on his heads, which is technically his weak spot. Because if you see, even though I'm hitting other parts of his body, he is still taking damage. But his heads are the weakest parts of his body. Alright, we're gonna go for the finish. Did not deal as much damage as I would have hoped, but he is on death's door. Yep, so was I. Okay, I do think we have to replay that fight from the very beginning. But now that I have a better idea, it shouldn't be all that difficult. I was really getting the hang of it toward the end there. But I need to be faster with my dodges. Because I'm noticing that I get caught up in combos. And it keeps me from being able to dodge his attacks right when I need to. So as long as I keep myself in a state where I can still dodge, but still deal that damage I need, I should be fine. I think I remember the first time that I had played this, I don't think I had ever taken any hits from this guy. Like, I think he was just like, when I first played it, he was just so easy to fight. Like, I actually remember thinking to myself, wow, that was really easy. They made this Titan seem like a win. But now, he definitely does not seem like a win.
It's over!
Donald, can I get some heals, please? You're the only one of us that has healing magic, and I'm out of potion. Well, it's not what I was hoping for, but you know what? Sure, let's deal some major damage with the Donald Meteor. Okay. Let's go with the other side. Oh nope, it's not gonna let us. Okay. Oh yeah, I think it's based on which leg you take out first. If you take out the right leg first, you have to climb up the left leg. If you take out the left leg first, you have to climb up the right leg. Oh, thank you, Donald. You healed me. We're gonna attack this head. Ah, he just does a little roar and it does damage. Just so much damage. Oh, he's gonna do his little roar again. Give me that mountain coaster. Yes. Easily the best looking and best attraction command. It is so much fun to do, and it is so satisfying to just sit here and blow up a giant mountain rock thing with just so many explosions. Let's try the finisher. If I'm right, this should actually KO. Yes!
Yes! That's one down!
They're not so tough by themselves.
That one was dumb as a rock.
Okay, what's next?
Alright, with the rock titan down, we can finally progress further. There is nothing of major importance that we need to do at this exact moment, but there is a little hidden treasure chest right here that you can collect. It's got a fluorite, that's another synthesis material. It's actually a pretty rare one. Not super rare, but kind of hard to find sometimes. So if you can find fluorite, definitely take that when you can. I'm gonna head into this little tiny cave here. Looks like the mountains have blocked off a bit. This is by far the best part of this entire area. The stairways to Olympus is so beautiful to look at. I'm gonna collect that just so we can have that for teleportation reasons later. And let's head on up into Olympus.
Is this Olympus?
Gosh, it's amazing.
Oh,
Whoa!
The fanfare.
nope.
And be ready! This is the first fight that actually gave me trouble when I was playing it through the first time. These guys are pains in the neck. They will charge at you without end, just destroying everything. If you see, they don't actually have a normal health bar, they have an armor bar. To be able to deal them damage, you have to take out their armor bar before you can actually hit them. We're going to try and line this up, and bang! With a well-placed Trinity Guard, you can easily break that armor bar. Get them all separated, so you can finally deal the damage that you need to take them down. The weird part is, once they are broken out of their little formation, they are not hard to beat. Just a few hits will easily take them down. No problem. And we now have access to shot locks. Shot locks are another feature that were initially introduced in Kingdom Hearts.
These must be at the top.
What was that one called? Birth by Sleep. It was a feature in Birth by Sleep. What it is there's a little targeting reticle. As long as you keep an enemy in that reticle, the damage and the amount of hits that will do increases. And depending on the Keyblade you have equipped, the shot lock will always be different. Shot lock does not use your magic gauge, and it uses a different gauge entirely called the focus gauge. As long as you have focus, you can use shot lock. The more focus you have, the longer you can do your shot lock. If you get the maximum number of hits, you can get maximum damage. Oh, sweet, a potion. I think I'm actually going to head back. Not all the way to the mountain, just over here to see if there was a Moogle shop. Because I could really do with some potions. Could have sworn that there was a save point over there. Guess I was wrong. Well, anyway, we're going to continue on our way through Olympus. See if we can meet some of the gods along the way. Maybe we can meet Hermes. Hermes was nice. I mean, he was pink and was voiced by somebody that I can't remember. But he seemed nice. Treasure chest? Yeah. Some more fluorite. Nice. Gonna head up here. Nothing out of the ordinary. Go along this nice looking bridge. And find some Heartless. I think I'm gonna use this opportunity to show off the shot lock. The stronger the Keyblade, the better the shot lock. But that is the basics of shot lock. For the different other shot locks that you get for other Keyblades, there might be different commands that you need to do to be able to pull them off correctly. But as of now, you don't need to worry about it. You just need to line up your target and release it once it's done. We're going to go into second form here just to give ourselves that extra speed and damage boost that we can use. Got ourselves a level up, level 7. Gonna take care of the sand tower. Oh! Rage form! This was a form that was only initially in Kingdom Hearts 2. Rage form is a form that Sora can take when his health gets dropped down to nearly depleted. I'm still not 100% sure what all of like the little nuances of Rage form are, but you basically get to see Sora as a Heartless. So like, if you look at it, the designs on his pants change, his arms, his shoulders, even his eyes have like that Heartless red glow to them. And I always thought that in Kingdom Hearts 2 they could have made so much use of Rage form if they just figured out how to do it better. And I think that they finally perfected Rage form in this game. Like, it is so much easier to use. Instead of keeping you at... Oh, there it is. Instead of keeping you at the health bar, the health that you were when you went into Rage form, it fully heals you, which is something that is really nice. The combos that you can rack up with Rage form is really nice. If you do the situation command for Rage form, which is risk charge, you can actually cut your health in half to boost your damage. I sometimes just like to use it all right away and just get out of Rage form as soon as possible, just because it's so weird to use that you can find yourself getting killed pretty easily while you're in it. So I usually just like to get out of it as soon as possible. Okay, looks like we're going to have to head back up. Not that big a deal. Oh, did I check out over here? I did not. There's a treasure chest. Oh, a refocuser. Refocusers are items you can use from the pause screen that will give you your... that will increase your focus gauge. You don't have to use them from the menu. You can equip them into your quick slot, and you can use them in battle too. An AP boost I wasn't using. We're just going to go through this really quick just to get these exclamation marks off. Look like we did just that. So we're just going to continue back up to where we were going again. Did that chest stay open? It did not. Okay, so we're going to have to recollect this fluorite. Any chests that you open before you die do not stay open. So if you die without saving, you will have to go back and recollect those chests. So we got these guys again. Just going to use the shot lock real quick. Deal some easy damage. Take care of the small guys first. Then you can focus on the big guy all you want by yourself. Dodge those rocks. I was just placed, luckily enough, in just the right way that I was able to get out of those rocks without getting hit. And since I am playing in critical mode, that is something that I really don't want to have happen. If I can avoid damage, I would very much like to avoid damage. Alright, we're going to go into second form here. Probably didn't need to, but I just want to take care of this fight as soon as possible. I don't want to have to fight these guys any longer than I have to. Quick thing that I actually learned while I was playing this a while back. When you go into form change with one Keyblade, like how we're in second form with this Keyblade, if you switch over to another Keyblade, you will not use that other Keyblade's form charge. So you can actually switch in between them repeatedly and keep those finishers for harder enemies that might be coming up, or just as a way of saving it so you don't have to recharge it over and over again. Just gonna grab that real quick. Was there anything over here? No. Okay. So we're gonna head back up here quick. And since this little group up here is the group of enemies that ended up killing me, I am going to come after them as an act of revenge because I do not like it when people defeat me. But also because it's easy experience, and experience is everything in this game. Well, he's got a reaction command, so we're gonna see. Okay. Alright, it's Blaster Blitz again. Hoping for Pirate Ship, but I can make Blaster Blitz work. Deal some easy damage doing this. You can still take damage while you are in attraction commands. You are not free from taking damage, so remember, while you are doing reaction commands, you can still be killed. You need to be careful while in reaction commands. What's this over here? Rail gauntlets. So with these things, you jump on them, you get to ride along the rails. Enemies will spawn along the rails, so as long as you just keep your eye open for the enemies, you can shoot them down pretty easily with some basic magic. Some of the levels that have this can actually get pretty difficult with their enemy placement, just how many enemies they're putting out and how many times they're attacking. So you just really want to be careful about that, because you can get killed pretty quickly, like I did. I'm not sure if that's the way that I need to go at this exact moment, but I'm going to head back in there anyway, just because I want to make sure that there's nothing there. Because if there is something there, I want to collect that. If there's not something there, then no big deal. But that's just a preference. I just want to make sure that I'm collecting things that might be useful. All the way back here again? Alright, looks like I'm going to have to use that save point. I thought I could blitz through this area, no problem, but I'm going to have to use that save point then. Go back, collect those treasure chests. Collect that refocuser. If you jump and then hit square, you can get a little bit of a boost. It works a lot better if you're higher up in the air, because then you can just boost, 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 boost. But if you're just trying to get from point A to point B a little bit quicker, you can do that too. It's just kind of just a neat little trick, I guess. Let's see if we can take care of these guys quick. I know that it may seem like that I'm just refighting a bunch of pointless fights, but I really need the XP. And since I did become level 7 from fighting these guys before, I need to get that level back. I want to be as strong as I possibly can. So I'm just going to keep doing this as many times as I need to progress. But hopefully after I save, I won't have as much of a problem as I did before. Just gonna take out the sand tower quick. Just to re-emphasize, I do not remember what most of these enemy names are. I remember the most basic ones are called the Shadows, and the second tier form of those are called the Knights. Or the Soldiers, not the Knights, Soldiers. So that's really what I remember for names. As I remember them, I will try to tell people or try to inform. But as of right now, I'm just going to try and come up with a nice little catchy name that I think works for them, and just go with that. I am not going to lie. It feels weird because this is actually only... Technically today is my first time ever live streaming on anything. It feels weird to sit here and just talk to yourself. Like, I know that that's basically what like Let's Plays and live streams are, but it feels weird just sitting in a room, playing a video game, and just talking to yourself. Oh, something else about these, you can actually have a little thruster gauge, and it'll actually boost you up a little bit. Okay, can't go down through there. Kinda dumb, but whatever. Oh, good thing I came back down here. I forgot the area map. Another little feature about these save points is when you run into them, they will heal you to full health, they will restore your focus gauge, and they will restore your magic gauge to full. So if you're close to one and you're having a particularly hard time at something a little later on, just go back to there, get yourself healed up for free, and continue on as you would. Okay, we're coming back through here. This is where the first little, not little more than 2 enemies was. Oh, right, you can actually speed up on these things too. It's a good way of avoiding attacks. Just speed up. Some of these enemies don't have shot locking, so if you just speed up a little bit, you can avoid their attack pretty easily. I am forgetting a lot of really basic stuff about this, but that's also because I am trying to talk. These guys. This is a combination of Arrow Knights and the Archers. I don't think they have a special name just because it's 2 of them, 2 different ones stacked up on one another. So I think they're just called Arrow Knight and Archer. I mean, I think it would be pretty cool if they had a different name like Arrow Knight Launcher or Arrow Knight Archer or Flying Archer, something like that. Just something to kind of differentiate. But at the same time, they are still the same enemies, so it wouldn't make sense to give them a different name just because there's 2 of them stacked on each other. I don't know. I think it would have been cool if they had some different names. There's still some enemies? Aha! Alright, that looks like that's it then. So we're just going to continue on up over here. Not really sure what's up here. I actually can't remember. There's a lot of stuff about this game that I just cannot remember. Oh, we're on top of the bull cloud. That's so cool. The more I play this, the more I remember why I love this game so much in the first place. Like, the original games were really good in the aspect of, like, bringing to life the original Disney that everybody loved in a way that you could interact with. And it was so awesome just, like, traveling through these Disney worlds and, like, encountering Princess Jasmine and Aladdin. Or meeting Beast and Beauty. Like, there was just so much about those games that were so cool. And then this game just, like, took it and ramped it up to, like, 1,000. I mean, look at this. This is amazing. If you had told me that I was going to be traveling around the actual realm of the gods in Kingdom Hearts 3, I would have said you were wrong, because there's no way they could have the processing power to do something like that. There's just so much about this game that is so amazing to think about. Like, they thought about every little detail when they thought about this. Enough to make the little decal on the wall here shiny and reflective. Like, that's like something that you would think of, like, when you think of, like, a godly realm. Like, everything is, like, golden and perfect. There's nothing wrong with it because there is nothing wrong with gods. Getting off of that topic, we got some more soldiers in here. They're basic. They're like the other ones that you've been fighting. You don't really need to be that careful with them at this point. You're stronger that you can handle them no problem. Same thing with the arrow. Go into second form. deal up that extra damage. That AoE attack is actually really helpful for just getting enemies away from you, as well as just dealing out some nice damage. There's actually 2 AoE attacks in this combo set. I actually did not realize that until now. I don't know if that makes me stupid or just really focused. Okay, we're gonna travel down here. Just because I really want to get, like, the full feeling of this area again. Oh, another little Mickey Mouse. Treasure chest. Mithril shard. I do like this little mechanic of the flow motion, where, like, if you're on just, like, a little strip of water, you don't have to, like, walk. You can just slide down it. Secluded Forge. This is an area I actually did not even find until my second playthrough. And this is actually a nice little area.
Stuff you make with a forge,
I kind of like to think of it as Hephaestus' Forge, as it is, well, a forge. If you use this, you use the special teacup reaction. Your goal is to line up the outer 2 barrels of boiling metal, or lava, whichever it may be, and line them up with that center one, so you can figure that out. It's a little difficult to figure out, just because usually whenever I do it, I just do this. I just sit there and let them spin until they line up. But I know that there's supposed to be like a really easy, like super easy trick to it. But that way works too. We got ourselves a Night Shield. It's a weapon for Goofy. He has his normal Night Shield here, but then his second Night Shield, the Night Shield Plus, actually gives him fire resistance plus 20. Do I have anything to give you? Oh, I can give you something here. Well, we'll give you the ability ring. We'll go through our abilities quick, see if there's anything we can get. Auto finish, that's actually a nice one. Nothing for Sora, nothing for Donald, and the Lucky Strike for Goofy, just because he now has enough AP to afford it. We're going to use this little grind rail here. To just get back out of the forge, get back to where we need to go. Nothing to fight there? No problem. So we now end up in the corridors. As you can see, we shot off immediately where we were before when we fell off of the giant bull cloud. And we're back fighting with these things. They're not going to form up, they're just going to be regular enemies. So,
No way.
still got to be careful, they're still strong. Oh, please tell me I don't have to go back and get all that stuff again. I really don't want to have to go through all that again. Just shoot me out right after I'd gotten the Night Shield, please. Just put me out there. Just put me there. Put me there, please. Okay, it put me back here, but do I have the Night Shield? I do! Awesome! Better remember to put those abilities back on. Auto finish. Oh, I have to give Goofy the ability ring. Wrong one. Alright. Back to where we were. Let's go! God, this looks like so much fun. I would love to be able to do this. Okay. I see what the issue was. I wasn't paying attention for a fraction of a second, and it cost me my life. Oh, well, thank you for saying that. And we're going to use the pirate ship attraction command, just because we haven't seen it in a little bit, and it's an easy way to rack up damage and get some kills. Finish here, see if we can't finish off what's there. Oh, we missed one. One. Oh, that's horrible. But overall, a lot better than what happened the last time. Okay, so looks like there's a light shining up there. Although I will admit, I'm more concerned about this. What is this purple glowiness that infests this kingdom, or this godly realm? I do not like purple glowies that infest godly realms. Well, getting off of that, I accidentally skipped that tutorial because I was trying to say the comment about the purple. Air stepping. You pull up the command that you would for shot locks, and you press square, and it'll zoom up immediately where you need to go. Now, there is something that I want to collect here. It's inside that. There's a little special way that we have to do this that I never figured out how to do until later. You have to dive down and attack it from above, because you get enough energy to be able to break it open. Inside this, an elixir. It's a very good healing item. It heals you, I believe. I should have read that. It would have been a lot easier if I just read that. Removes all negative stat effects from one teammate and provides temporary immunity. Just as it says, it gets rid of any negative stat effects that you have, and then it gives you immunity to getting any negative stat effects for a short time. Not what I thought that was, if I'm being honest. Oh, that's because that's the panacea. The elixir fully restores HP, MP, and focus to one teammate and removes all negative status effects. It's basically just a free revive in a sense, except you don't come back. You just get a free chance. I don't know why I called it that. Okay, so now we're going to head off to where we need to go. So we're going to head up here. We're going to head up to the next shiny, which is up there. Oh, this doesn't look good. You got lava, you got a tornado, you got an ice guy. I'm gonna save it here just to be safe, just because this is actually a pretty tough fight in and of itself. And I don't want to risk going through all of that again.
I swear to you, Hades, when I get out of there...
No, I'm the one giving orders now, Bolt Boy.
Don't get too comfortable, Hades!
Huh? Huh?
We're gonna stop you!
What?
Yeah!
Get them!
Sora! Donald! Goofy! It's on!
Yeah!
Alright, with Hercules back in the fray, we face up against the Ice Titan, the Magma Titan, and the Tornado Titan. So, right off the bat, you can automatically tell that there's going to be two Titans here that have a special weakness. If you cast Fire on the Ice Titan, it will take extra damage. If you cast Ice on the Magma Titan, it will take extra damage. If you don't want to waste MP, you can do a little trick. if you stand on top of this and focus on one of them, but not die like I just did, you can actually make the two titans attack each other and deal damage to one another. It's a really easy way to get some nice damage racked in, but it's also kind of dangerous because, as you just saw, if you're standing on that, that means it's free game for the two titans to attack you. So you want to be very careful about how you do it. My strategy is typically to take out the Ice Titan before facing the Magma Titan. But I think this time, I'm going to try taking out the Magma Titan first, just because his widespread of that like breath attack that he has is actually a little more dangerous than the Ice Titan. The Ice Titan, you can block some of those back by guarding, but I don't think you can guard against the Magma Titan's little spew. Gonna get the second form. Oh, see, that's another thing that they can do too. If you're standing on that long enough, or if they think you're standing on it long enough, they will actually do a combo attack together. The Ice Titan will freeze you in place, and then the Magma Titan will melt you down. So, kind of like what I said before about focusing down one Titan at a time being the better strategy, or just making them attack each other to deal out extra damage that you don't have to worry about later on. Alright, Saggy Grandpa is down. So now we're going to focus on Ice Titan. Ice Titan is not that big of a deal. He televises his attacks pretty apparently, so it's easy to get out of the way in time. Unless you're AI, like those guys are. You can kind of push against the Tornado Titan's little move there by just attacking repeatedly. Let's see if we can get off of Goofy Bombardment. The last time I tried this, it didn't work, so let's see if we can do it this time. Nope, I guess these guys are immune to Goofy and his giant head. Alright, let's go in the second one.
It's over!
Am I not locked onto him? I was not locked onto him. Okay, that was weird. Come on, just a few more. Bang!
Just one Titan left!
Yeah, you thought that we weren't going to fight the Tornado Titan? No, he was not there for show. We actually do have to fight this guy. And unlike the other Titans, this guy is not holding back. He is the tougher of the two of the fight. You want to attack him here at the base, which I'm not really sure how hitting swirling clouds of wind is hurting them. But you know what? I'm not going to question the logic. When he does that, you can block some of the stuff he shoots out back at him to deal some more damage. Again, just gonna focus again here. Gives a pretty big period of time for you to attack. After a while, he will pull you in and then throw you out. While he's doing this, he's going to shoot fire and ice as well as buildings at you. I did not move out of the way of that in time. Thankfully, as long as you beat the first phase of this fight, you do not have to go back and fight them again. It will just put you right back at the beginning of the fight with the Tornado Titan.
Just one Titan left!
This guy is seriously no joke, though. For the first boss that you fight in this game, even on a regular difficulty that isn't critical mode, he was super hard to fight back. Like, it took me, I want to say, maybe 20 minutes to actually beat this guy on my first playthrough. Then after I figured out his little tricks, when I was just replaying it for fun, it took me probably 10 minutes. He is still really tough. If you don't get the guard right, you will die. He is no joke. Alright, I'm just gonna skip this scene this time just to kind of speed it up a little bit. I could try using Shot Rock. That does deal a good amount of damage, but if he moves while I'm in the middle of it, it is not going to do any damage, and I don't like that. Okay, he didn't move. Good. That dealt a good amount of damage. Come on. Okay. Do I have time for another shot lock? I do not. Let's just get up there and deal a little bit of damage before he sucks us in. Which should be happening... not now? Huh. Dang it! Oh man, this is gonna take a while. I get the feeling this is gonna take a little longer than I thought it was going to. I knew it was gonna give me trouble. I didn't think it was gonna give me this much trouble. Alright, gotta get the timing on that down a little better. Do some hits. Oh, I knew he was gonna do that. Oh, nice. Okay, that was actually right as that was about to hit me. I was able to hit the block button. Okay, he's doing this early. Okay, let's see. Okay, I can't really move around that much, which is weird. It's like it almost feels like it's restricting my movements in where I can go and how far, and I don't really like that.
Back off!
Slam into his face. Oh, he looks all sad. I feel a little bad now. Alright, this part you want to air step behind the sparkling spot, because if you do that, he will stop his attack immediately, and that gives you a little bit of time to deal in some extra damage. Okay, I was wrong. I would have been wrong. I was about to say, I don't know if you can go into form changes here, and then just as I was about to say that, I got into a form change. Okay, you want to lock on to the sparkling spot. Press square. Dash right on over. God, I love that. It actually looks really cool. Oh, he's still doing his attack. Oh, luckily it didn't hit me. Get behind the sparkling spot. Should stop. Go in and deal a little bit of damage. But I will say, this fight was actually a great way to introduce, like, the different cinematic angles that these fights can have. What? Okay, I'm gonna have to prepare. I did pick up some more potions. I don't know why I haven't been using them. That was a dumb thing to do on my part. I'll give him the soldier's earring, just because it'll boost up his magic a little bit. Give him a potion. Give Goofy a high potion, just because Goofy is usually the more reliable healer. Okay. We're gonna use the critical converter for Sora. Just because in this fight we're not going to be using attraction commands, but it'll help us get our form changes up faster, which means we can deal a little extra damage better. And more often. Actually, I'm kind of wondering, should I actually try using my Midnight Blue Keyblade for this, or should I just stick with this Keyblade for right now? Because I'm actually kind of wondering, I said I wasn't going to use it because it was a pre-order DLC kind of Keyblade, but now I'm kind of interested in knowing if it would actually be worth using it, to see if it would like get me different stat boosts or something. I don't know. I guess I kind of leave that up to you guys. If you guys want me to do something, I'll probably end up doing it, just because this is just me being me.
Nice.
I want you guys, if you guys are going to watch, I want you guys to have some say in what kind of goes on. Alright, let's get out of the way, get out of the way. Oh, barely missed that fireball. Oh, got hit by a building. That didn't work. Alright, let's try that again. This fight is giving me a lot of trouble. A lot more trouble than I thought it was going to. Right, come on. Oh, I blocked it too early because I thought he was going the other way. It's so weird. Why is my shot lock not working anymore? I was able to do it that one time. Why can't I do it anymore? Oh, I might not have been close enough. Okay, that explains it. Okay, 23, not bad. Oh, for a different amount of hits you register with the shot lock, it'll actually give you different shot lock attacks. If you noticed, when I got the maximum hit number of 24, it was kind of like those little loop-de-loops. But when I only got 23 that time, it was more like a little rainbow. Or no, it wasn't a rainbow, it was more like little hearts. 23 little hearts. We're gonna heal up here just to be safe, because I don't really feel like getting smacked in the head with a building again. Alright, we're getting closer. And boom! Sparkle. He's gonna lose confidence, he's gonna give me a chance to attack. He looks so sad. I can't help but feel a little bad for beating up on this guy every now and then. He always looks so sad. Oh! Did I get it? Ah, I got it. Nice. Okay, is he going to attack? No, he's not, so I just gotta get up to him and deal some damage. I thought he was going to try attacking me for a second, but he did not. Oh, I should have gave myself the high potion. Oh, I accidentally used 2 potions. Maybe if we just sit out here, he won't be able to hit us. Seems to be the case. Alright, cool. Alright, he's moving back over to the Ice Titan. Oh yeah, I probably should have brought this up already, but he's using the body temperature from the Ice and Magma Titans to create these attacks. He's using the heat from the Magma Titan to shoot fireballs, and then he's using the ice from the Ice Titan to shoot the ice spikes. Alright, alright. Alright, I'm all out of potions. Because I accidentally used my last potion when I was healing before. So I need to be 9,000% careful about how I do this. Maybe I should have put a refocuser on too, that way I could get my shot blocks up too. Alright, he's going for an attack, that's fine. Getting behind the sparkle. How much? He doesn't usually stay in this phase for this long. Usually by now we end up back on the ground. It's usually he goes between this and then the ground. You start off on the ground, then he throws you up here, you do this for a little while, and then you usually end up back on the ground before long. It's kind of weird for him to be still doing this phase this late into the fight. Okay, fire magic does actually have an effect. It's nice to know. Yes! Taken down!
Uh-oh, now it's all four of them.
So what? There are four of us, too.
Actually, I think I can make it 5.
No! Thank you, my boy.
Yeah!
Now, watch your old man work.
We did it!
I can't believe it! I put 18 years into that plan and you ruined it! I really don't like you.
Just give it up already. You'll never beat Herc, no matter how many times you try.
Yeah, stay in the underworld where you belong.
You have the time of your afterlife.
Enough already! I did not come this far to be ridiculed by Zeusy High and Mighty, his little sunspot, and a trio of clowns! You know what? I'll just go ahead and destroy you!
Hades! The exit is that way.
Oy vey. Gee whiz.
Hold on. I almost forgot. That one's for trying to wreck Thebes.
You'll pay for this! I have a very, very long memory. I can still dunk your little nutmeg in a river of death!
Are you sure you want to leave all this behind?
Isn't Olympus your home?
I'm your family.
I can see my family anytime I want. If I stayed, I'd have to be apart from the person I love most. And that life would be empty. I finally know where I belong.
Hercules.
Sora, we never got back to your question. Can I help?
It's okay. I think I'm meant to figure it out for myself. I'll find my strength the way you found yours. Something to fight for. With all my heart. I guess you did have the answer.
Well, you've got heart, Sora. Just keep at it, and I know you'll be stronger than ever.
Yeah, I might even end up stronger than you are.
There he goes again.
Alright. And with that, we get a new Keyblade, the hero's origin. Keyblade with an emphasis on strength, form change, counter shield. This is our first instance of Keyblade form changes. These will actually change the Keyblade themselves, not just Sora. They have different abilities and different powers for each one of them. The appearance does change for Sora, but it's not going to be just him that changes. The Keyblade itself will change. As is said, its form change is counter shield, which means instead of being a sword, it'll be, you guessed it, a shield. The hero's origin is form change is a defensive-oriented weapon called the counter shield. How many times are we going to say counter shield? While form changed, hold square to continuously guard for a set period of time. Blocking enemy attacks will charge your shield with a maximum of 2 levels. Pressing X in the shield will activate a unique reprisal based on the level of charge. So now we're going to equip this new Keyblade. I think I'll use it to replace the Midnight Blue. We're going to take a quick look at any abilities that we might have gotten. Doesn't look like we got any. We're going to equip those 2 abilities to Donald. And we're going to continue on.
Are you sure this box with the Book of Prophecies is for reals? I think that dig-batted black was pulling your leg.
Be quiet and dig, you imbecile. I must find that Book of Prophecies and make it my own. His was the only clue we have. We cannot afford to dismiss it without a thorough investigation.
I'm just saying a shot in the dark ain't gonna get us any closer to... Whoa!
What is it? Have you found something? Show it to me at once, fool!
Yes, sir, easy. This has gotta be that Pandora's box Hades mentioned.
Leave it.
What? After all that digging?
That is not the box which I desire. We are finished with this world. Come.
No.
May your heart...
So, we got Maleficent and Pete looking for a black box that isn't Pandora's box. We've got Zigbar, who's just kind of chilling and watching all of this unfold. I think something else is going on here.
What's wrong, Riku? Are you tired? Do you need a break? We can stop.
No, just... I've been here. I should know this place. But that all seems like another life.
Well, gee, think of all you've seen. All the feelings you've felt. Why, you've done years of growing in almost no time at all.
I remember my first time here. I was so scared. But now my doubts and fears are gone. If anything, I feel exhilarated. And it's not because there's darkness in me. I know too well what that rush is like. This is different. And it's not adrenaline either. I know Aqua needs us, but I'm ready. I'm in control now. Maybe it's because you're with me this time.
It's not me. I think it's because you finally found inside you that special strength to protect what matters.
What?
Sometimes you care so much for somebody that other feelings disappear. And then there's no room for fear or doubt.
Is that it? Strength to protect what matters. It reminds me of a promise I made.
To who?
Just someone I once met. Can't tell.
Sounds like a good memory.
Yeah. While we're reminiscing, Mickey, does any of this look familiar?
Sort of. But the realm of darkness has changed since I was here with Aqua.
Yeah, it's different from what I remember.
Usually, I'd just follow my heart, and Aqua would show me the way. But the closer I get, the hazier our connection feels.
You mean?
Maybe, but we can't give up hope.
Yeah. This beach.
It's gone.
Huh?
I'm positive Aqua was here. But now, her trail's gone dim.
I've been here too. With Sora.
Really?
This is where we found our way back to the realm of light. Hey, maybe Aqua did too.
Aqua has fallen into an even darker abyss. Somewhere I can't see her. And I don't think we're equipped to dive any deeper than we already are.
So then...
Oh no!
What?
Riku, be careful. Even the least threatening Heartless are stronger in this realm.
I got it.
Alright, now we're playing as Riku in the Realm of Darkness. That was only originally playable in the exclusive game Fragmentary Passage.
Sorry.
This is actually one of the enemies I do remember the names for. This is actually called the Dark Tide. It is a massive conglomeration of multiple Shadow Heartless that have become stronger by bathing in the Realm of Darkness. Riku actually has some pretty powerful spells overall, a lot of spells that we don't have that we're going to be getting access to soon. He does not have a shot lock, unfortunately, because I would really like to see a shot lock for Riku. He does have a special attack, though, where he teams up with Mickey and does a bunch of slashes. We're going to use our high potion here because we're running low on health. And we're already right back where we were. So we're actually going to end up using this ether too. So we can use a Kiraga to get Mickey back up too.
You're done.
And for the most part, this fight isn't overly difficult. It's just you want to make sure that you're managing your health bar as soon as you can. If you stop managing that health bar for a second, you're going to get wiped out, kind of like what happened with me. So let's give this another shot. Riku does have a block. Unlike Sora, who just puts up his Keyblade, he actually forms like a little magical barrier around him. Oh, and much like the first fight that we had against Darkseid, if you use those smaller Heartless at the if you kill those smaller Heartless at the base of the tower, you will get healing orbs off of them that you can use to heal yourself too. It's just it's kind of dangerous to do that because at any moment Demon Tide could just swing out of nowhere and just deal massive amounts of damage. So it's better for overall just to stay focused on Demon Tide. If you happen to pick up a few health orbs in the process of it, cool. If you don't, no big deal. Let's give this another shot. Take out some of these smaller ones, get some heals. Kind of want to hold off on healing just for a second, just because every time I have a tendency of healing, I usually just get healed like a few seconds before that. So I want to see if Mickey is going to do some healing on me before I try using heal on myself. Doesn't look like he is, so I'm going to use my high potion there so that way I can save my Kiraga spell.
Sorry.
We're not doing too bad this time. And just as I say that. Alright, Kiraga.
You're done.
We're gonna use that quick, deal a little more damage. Ether. Oh no, it didn't bring me back to full magic. I thought it did. Yeah, the one downside to using the Kiraga spell is you need to have full magic, or any magic to use it, but once you use it, it depletes your magic gauge completely. So you have to use Kiraga only when you don't have another choice. Which is why I was hoping that Mickey was going to heal me a while ago, but he didn't.
You're done. Sorry. Take this. You're done. Fire. Sorry. Sorry. Take this. Heal.
myself some heals right there.
You're done!
Come on, come on, come on. Either. Remember, that doesn't get you all the way up to full magic. Oh, thank you, Mickey. Thank you.
Take this!
And down.
It's not over! Be careful!
Oh no!
Rico!
What? Because somebody needs me. Who are you?
Riku? Wake up! Riku! Are you okay?
Where'd the Heartless go?
I got more than half of them, and the rest vanished. But they spit you out first.
Ugh, thanks. I owe you.
I know you feel invincible, but we're not.
Are you all right, Mickey?
Yeah, thanks to the new gear. But your Keyblade...
Oh.
The Heartless here are stronger than what we expected. I guess we probably should have powered up our Keyblades before we came in here, huh? I think we need to go back to Master Yenshit's tower so we can regroup.
But Aqua's still down here alone, facing enemies like that.
I know.
What if she's feeling as scared and alone as I felt the first time I came here? How long are we supposed to keep her waiting in this awful place?
But Aqua, she's like Sora.
What?
No. Strong like Sora.
Oh. Okay. Good. Then I guess she's gonna be all right. Sora could fall into any darkness and swim his way out.
Besides, we won't be long.
Right.
Huh?
Can't use this Keyblade anymore. Might as well leave it here. For the other me.
What?
I see. You could not regain your strength.
No biggie. I still learned a lot.
Regardless, Sora, you will need the power of waking.
It can't be gone forever. Maybe something'll trigger it real soon.
Like what exactly?
Hello? How about a bite on the head?
Hey!
Perhaps it could be something that is as simple as that.
Wait, you think so too?
Whenever you are in need, magic happens. That is your greatest strength, Sora.
You make it sound like an accident.
Whoa!
Huh?
We're back, Master!
Whoa!
Hey, wow! You guys are all here!
We were here before, but you didn't wait.
Oh, Your Majesty!
Hey there, fellas! So, what have you three been up to?
We were visiting. Oh!
We went to Olympus to visit Hercules.
And to figure out how to get all of Sora's lost powers back.
But it was a big disappointment.
Oh, what a shame. But, honestly...
We didn't fare any better.
Did you manage to figure out where Aqua is? 'Cause Master Yen Sid said that's why you fellas left.
Even a hint?
Come on! Can I finally say something?
We know Master Aqua made it as far as the beach that Sora and I once visited. But that's where her trail ends.
Meaning?
All traces of her vanish into the great abyss, beneath the realm of darkness.
She's gone?
No. Sora was dragged into the abyss during his exam, and I went in after him. So I think if we find someone who is really close to Aqua, and they make the dive, they could reach her down there.
I'm not sure who's even left to ask. Ventus is hidden, and Aqua's the only one who knows where. Plus, nobody's seen Terra in ages. Aqua was the last.
So Aqua, she's gonna be the key to finding all three.
Yes, their teacher, Master Ericus, would have been another possibility. Had Xehanort not mercilessly struck him down.
I'll save her.
Huh?
You can't!
But Sora, that's gonna be super hard since you don't have the power of waking.
Huh? Sorry. I have no idea why that just popped out.
Well, it was pretty convincing.
Yeah. Better not let us down.
Sora, you must focus on regaining your lost power of waking. Mickey and Riku, I recall that Master Aqua journeyed to many worlds and connected with others who could be the link we need.
Good plan, sir. Riku and I will retrace her steps and see if we can find any sort of clues. But first... We got hit pretty hard in the realm of darkness. My Keyblade was damaged, and the Heartless broke Riku's clean in half. So, we're gonna need to get replacements before we can continue.
In that case, rendezvous with Kairi and Lee. They are continuing their training under the tutelage of the wizard Merlin.
Yes, sir.
Also, I would like you to deliver these for me.
Are they?
Yes, they are the same as the ones I gave you. Special vestments to shield Kairi and Lee from the darkness.
We got 'em!
What? No fair! What about my outfit, Master?
Sora, don't bother me like that. I think consider it.
Settle down. I have new clothes for you too, Sora.
Yeah?
A gift from the good fairies.
I knew you'd come through for me! Thanks!
Those are no ordinary garments, Sora. Like before, they have very special powers, so it took extra time to prepare them. In addition, there is a gift from Chip and Dale inside.
Cool, okay!
Happy now?
Yep.
Now you are all ready to proceed.
Hey, wait! Don't forget about me!
Jiminy!
Every journey worth going on needs a cricket to keep track of it. And I can't let you start this one without old Jiminy Cricket by your side.
The whole team's back.
Yeah.
Good. Now to mark the beginning of a new journey. I wish for you to have this, Sora.
Huh? Okay.
That is a heart binder. Think of it as a good luck charm made just for you. You have a gift, Sora, for connecting with others. And this makes that gift stronger.
It's time to go.
May your heart be your guiding key.
See?
Okay, so we got the Dream Heart Binder. A good luck charm that lets you call on the Dream Eater's power using a link command. Now, the Dream Eaters were actually a very interesting character choice from Dream Drop Distance.
Okay, round two. Oh, come on, when you get serious.
Give me a break, okay? I told you, these things take time.
Gorge, is it just me? Or is this turning into a routine?
Huh?
What?
It's coming from you, Sora.
Huh? What's this?
Got me, magic stop.
But I don't know how. Maybe this.
Hooray! He picked up!
Huh? Dale?
Hey, Chipper! I finally got him! Hurry up, Chip! Well, it's about time!
Chip?
You gotta answer the phone, Sora, or we can't give you updates. We got lots and lots of important stuff we want to tell you. That's why we asked Master Yensid to make sure you got this gummy phone we made you, so we'd be able to stay in touch with you at all times. And it takes pictures.
Oh, you finally finished it. Say, with this gummy phone, we can talk to each other across worlds. In fact, I might even try writing my journal on it.
Wow. Sounds like it's pretty handy, guys. So, what's so important?
This! Back when you and Riku quested through the sleeping worlds, Riku recovered some secret research data that Ansem the Wise hid inside you. Ansem's code! Mm-hmm. We've been working our tails off trying to crack it and see what it says.
The data has been encrypted, so we've only deciphered some of it.
Huh? Oh. I guess we haven't spoken since the castle. I'm Ienzo. Alias is here too. Alias, whatever's between you and Roxas, it's in the past. Zora, the reason we're here is because you and your friends defeated our nobodies, thereby recompleting us.
We cast off our hearts by choice, make no mistake, but we didn't know that Xemnas, or rather, Xehanort, was deceiving us.
Huh? Xemnas?
Oh, he's with them.
Not anymore. Xemnas and Xehanort have no hold over us now. We're just students of
the heart. Exactly the same as we were before all of this began.
Yeah, right.
But you know, now that I think about it, Axel's on our side now.
We have friends we want to bring back to this world just the same as you. To do that, we have to work together.
In that spirit, Sora, we found some intriguing data in the bit of code we deciphered.
Is it about me?
Yes. In order to piece your memories back together, our teacher Ansem the Wise took a close look at your heart. And what he found is that your heart doesn't belong just to you.
It doesn't? Gorge, you don't seem surprised.
Yeah. Honestly, I suspected as much. There's another heart inside mine. I think it's Roxas's. Just like Naminé is still inside Kairi's.
Interesting. Well, no one knows your heart better than you.
To be honest, we still have a plethora of questions on our side. But the idea has merit. It's incredible enough that you and your nobody are able to coexist. If you share a heart, no wonder someone as remarkable as you caught Ansem the Wise's eye.
We'll keep investigating based on your hypothesis. I'll be in touch.
Okie dokie. We'll give you fellas a ring if there's anything else. Remember, me and Chip, the guys at Radiant Garden, and King Mickey and everybody are never far away.
And Jiminy, would you do us a favor? Teach Sora how to use the gummy phone?
Leave it to me.
I have to find Roxas and save him. The others are following Aqua's heart. So I'll follow Roxas's heart.
Trust the guidance that your heart gives you, Sora. That's what Master Yen Sid said.
Well, too.
Oh, that's easy.
Alright, and with that we also obtained the Gummy Phone, Chip and Dale's latest invention. I don't know how to speak. Now we're going to voyage across the ocean between worlds. So, we're just going to hit R1. Let's make the gummy ship go. I'm going to fire our cannons. Yeah, there are multiple different things that we can obtain through here. Some of them that we can only use for the gummy ships. Some of them we can actually use for making other materials and other things for our Keyblade. So this is actually a really fast and easy way to obtain new things to make for later on. There are enemies that are here, just kind of chilling out in the overworld, I guess. And these crystals. If you see any of them, you're going to want to try to break them. As you can see here, I am not capable of breaking this one. It just glows a little brighter and then dims it back again. There are other crystals that are blue that are much easier to break. Getting to where we're supposed to be headed though, there is a green dot right in our field of vision that tells us exactly where we need to go next. So we're going to head off in that direction and see what we're see what we're headed to. Waypoints. You can use these to travel to other locations much faster. Just by going by them, you automatically unlock them, so you don't have to worry about doing anything. And this will actually give me a little time to talk about something I've been wanting to say, and this is actually the perfect time to say it. The gummy ship was always this game's, not this game specifically, but the Kingdom Hearts series' kind of biggest weakness. It always did either really well or really bad. There was never really an in-between with whether or not the gummy ship was a good part or a bad part of the game. I really think they did the time to overhaul it, because in my view, the gummy ship segments are some of the best segments of this game. I honestly love them. They made it seem a lot less tedious. They made it so you could actually collect materials you could actually use later in the game. They let you collect money. It's so much better than it was even in Kingdom Hearts 2. Where Kingdom Hearts 2 was decent with the gummy ship, it was still really tedious and hard to do. But this time, they made it very straight line, very streamlined, and made it very easy. But with all that out of the way, let's land in Twilight Town. One of the biggest weaknesses of this game is its loading time. I understand why why it takes so long to load, but with the updates and stuff they could have had, they could have done something to decrease load time.
Gorge, we forgot to fill Master Yen Sid in on what happened. Should we go back?
You mean about Maleficent and Zigbar? No, the others have already got enough on their plates as it is. Why go stressing them out? The three of us know how to handle a couple of old adversaries, right?
Yeah, I guess.
But doesn't that thing Pete said bother you?
The black box?
Come on, we're talking about Pete. That means it's probably no big deal.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, cool! The trams are still here!
Sora, it hasn't been that long.
Feels like it.
Maybe you're feeling what Roxas feels 'cause he misses home.
Actually, I ran into Roxas in the Sleeping Worlds. It was like seeing into his heart for the first time.
And he was in the data scan, too.
Uh-huh. It was a test to see if your data version was ready to face the hurt that you carry inside.
Was I ready? I do know hurt. When I lost Riku and Kairi, and later when I lost the Keyblade, and you guys had to go on without me like that? Having no one to turn to was the worst kind of hurt. But that just shows how much you mean to me. Carrying around a little hurt can't be all that bad. Hurting is part of caring.
He sounds like Dinosaur again.
Of course. Any Sora's still Sora.
So wait, if Roxas feels something, then we're in the right place. Roxas, I'm gonna find you. Huh?
What is that?
Nobody's!
So, going back to when we got that heart binder, this allowed us to use a link attack called the Meow Wow Balloon. I was going to say earlier, before that cutscene interrupted me, was, Dream Eaters are a very interesting idea for a character. They were in Dream Drop Distance, and they were either good or bad depending on the person who created them. They were good ones, which were the Dream Eaters, and then there were bad ones, which were the Nightmares. And they had different abilities depending on which ones you had teamed up in your party. They were interesting in how they acted with other Dream Eaters and the abilities that they gave you. Aside from that, they weren't really all that useful, so I find it a little bit surprising that of all the like minor sub-tier characters they could have brought in, they brought in the Dream Eaters. Anyway, getting back to it. We are fighting Nobodies. These characters were first introduced in Kingdom Hearts 2 as the main antagonists. Nobodies are the leftover husks of the bodies that leave the hearts after the Heartless are created. In other words, when a Heartless is created, a Nobody is created. They feel nothing, the only thing that they desire is to have a heart, I believe. They've gotten stronger. Alright, let's give this one more shot. These ones specifically, just like the Heartless, they have many different classes and tiers. These ones are the most basic. I believe these ones are called either Dusks or Husks. I'm going to say Dusks because it makes more sense. They have really weird, like almost serpent-like slithering movements. But unlike the Heartless, these things are very distinct in their shape and coloration, as the Heartless are all black, and these Nobodies are all white. And speaking of Nobodies, we have another one. These ones are called Snipers. As the name implies, they stay away from you at a distance, and they fire sniper shots at you. You can tell when they're about to shoot a shot because you will see a purple energy beam kind of light up in your direction. As long as you keep your eye out for that, you will be fine to dodge or even block. If you block it, it'll send the attack back at the nobody that shot it. Sorry, I am really focused right now. Like, this is a lot of nobody. Like, I didn't think that it was going to be this challenging right off of the bat with this one. Let's do a little bit of equipping. Oh, I'm not using Hero's Origin. That's probably why I'm not doing so well right now. Yeah. Let's get a Mega Potion on me. Yeah. Alright, so instead of using that Keyblade, let's go ahead and use our new Keyblade. Because it is actually stronger than our other Keyblade is. It is much more attack-oriented than the Kingdom Key is. The Kingdom Key is more just the starter for, like, balancing out your stats early. But once you start collecting other Keyblades, you can kind of focus your playstyle around the Keyblade that you want. Right now, I want this Keyblade so I can show off its counter shield. Now if we use the attack, Giant Fists. We can also hurl the Keyblade, or sorry, the counter shield, for long range damage.
It can't be.
If I could use it a little more effectively, I wouldn't be dying. Alright, let's try this again. Kingdom Key. Not Kingdom Key. Let's show off the shot lock with this one.
See ya!
It's a very powerful shot lock. It attacks in a wide area. Just wish it had a little bit more range to it. That way you can do it a little more frequently when you're not close up at enemies. But it does make for a very good attack.
No way.
If you could use it more effectively than I can, apparently. Alright, let's try this again. The fun part about live streaming this stuff, you can't just edit it out to the successful run. You have to do it over and over until you get it uncut. Counter shield.
Take this.
There we go. That's what I really wanted to show off. Oof, 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 oof! Dang it! This is so hard. Sorry about that.
Thank you.
I do not like these things. They're so slithery and gross. I'm not really sure what that one does. Being totally honest, that was always a shot lock that kind of confused me. It just looks like it's just shooting like green sparks into the air.
Here we go.
Let's get the counter shield back up. Did have to use my mega potion, which is unfortunate.
Take this.
But at this point, it doesn't matter. I just need to kill him. This is the finish command for the counter shield. Jump on top of I can't remember what that's called now. Whatever, you do this. Seems like I'm finally starting to thin out their numbers. Alright, let's try out the Meow Wow Balloon now. It does take your full magic bar to use links, but it does give you a bit of health back, which is very helpful in this kind of situation. You wanna... There we go. You wanna spin into the air, get nice and big, and then you wanna deflate! Then you wanna spin in the air, spin in the air, spin in the air. And finish it with a nice explosion. And there we go.
What was that voice? I know I heard it.
I didn't hear it.
You sure it wasn't the wind? Or something else?
I'm pretty sure.
Where'd they come from?
Get the ice cream later.
What? Hold up! See? Voices! New ones? What? Hayner? Pence? Olette?
What is that?
Hey, Sora! Hello, goodbye.
Oh. Go! We got this.
This is where things get intense. Demon tides are usually only found in the realm of darkness, because there's so much darkness and evil there that the Heartless are able to more easily form them. We're in the realm of light. This thing shouldn't be here in the first place. And just look at how many health bars that thing has. It's gonna push us into rage form. Need to wait for it to stop moving at some point so we can get in some hits. It's gonna start attacking again, I believe. Oh, still just kind of nonchalantly floating along. See, as you can see though, it does not, Rage Form does not do a whole lot of damage. It's more just to rack up combos and to keep yourself alive if you are close to being dead. Kinda wish I didn't use my last Mega Potion on that last fight, but if I didn't, I probably wouldn't have gotten here in the first place. This is gonna be fun, I can tell you that much. This is gonna be fun. Alright, step number 2. Just kind of floating along. Okay, he's going in for an attack. You can tell because the Demon Tide all of a sudden turned red. Don't target the barrel. Don't target the bush. Okay, he's going in for more attacks. Ow. Ah, come on! Man, I can already tell this is where the anger is going to start boiling up. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, going in for an attack, so I need to get out of here. Okay, you can block that. Ah. Donald, for the love of God, heal me. Why couldn't they give you a cure spell early in the game? Okay. Changed up its attack pattern a bit, which was kind of surprising there. I wasn't expecting him to go in for that charge right away. There we go. Use the finisher to get some damage on.
I know what this is going on.
Then we use the Goofy Bombarder. Ooh, that actually dealt a decent amount of damage. Oh, where is that thing? Okay, it's over there. It's chasing me. It's chasing me. Stop targeting the inanimate objects and target it. Oh! Thank the Lord I didn't have to fight all of those health bars.
Nice fighting. Thanks, Sora.
Hayner, Pence, Olette, it's been ages.
What? It hasn't been that long.
You see?
Donald, Goofy, how are ya?
We're good.
Howdy there, Olette.
So does this mean that weird stuff's going down again?
You kidding, Pence? When have we ever seen a tornado of shadowy blobs before? It's not weird. This is unprecedented.
I guess it is. The creatures from the last time were bright white. These things must be new. Man, I can't wait to get to sleuthin'.
We're already done with the school project, silly. Whatever's going on, you wouldn't be here unless you had a good reason.
Which is?
Well, actually, we're looking for Roxas.
Roxas?
That's funny. I don't know any Roxas, but the name sounds familiar.
Maybe we bumped into him somewhere.
That's one way to put it.
Actually, he might have been friends with another version of you.
This photograph.
Yeah, we've got the same one.
Oh yeah, the other Twilight Town.
It's like one of those spot the differences puzzles, except really easy. I guess in that town, we're friends with this Roxas person.
Sora, let us help you track Roxas down.
Really?
Sure, he seems like a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, he is.
Great, then let's all go ask around town. If alternate us knew Roxas, then maybe alternate other folks did too.
Sora, you three should go to the place in the photo. It's the old mansion. The three of us will cover places in town.
Thanks. Oh yeah, I got this phone thingy that takes pictures. Want to snap a photo while we're all here?
Sure. That's a great idea. Hmm? Wait, who's taking it?
Oh.
Why do I have to do it?
Hey, tough luck. You drew the short straw.
It's okay. I'm sitting out of the photo with you, Donald.
Can you take the photograph?
Everybody smile!
Wow, that came out great.
Oh, a lucky emblem.
Lucky emblem?
Oh yeah, they are huge right now. Supposedly, these things are hidden all over town. And if you get a picture of them, they'll bring you good luck.
Cool! Wait, look guys, is that?
You're right. I see it too.
I knew it!
Good luck, because they're not all this easy to find.
Okay, we better start asking around. You start by checking out the old mansion. We'll catch up.
Got it.
And with that, we now have the ability to take photos. Something new to Kingdom Hearts. As it said before, you can take photos of lucky emblems. Taking pictures of them will bring good luck. In the form of items, actually. And weirdly enough, the picture that you take in that cutscene does not actually count as collecting that emblem. You have to pull out your phone and take a separate picture of the emblem for it to count. As you can see, I collected an AP boost for getting a picture of my first emblem. The more emblems you find, the more items you'll get, and the rarer they are. So you want to make sure that you're collecting as many lucky emblems as you can as you're going along. So we're going to use that AP boost on me. Going to go through this. I think we're going to use the unison. We're going to get the unison fire ability. Scroll through all that real quick. While we're here, Moogle Shop. Just gonna scroll through all these, see what he's got. We are going to get a massive amount of potions. We're gonna go to the workshop quick. The Keyblade Forge. You can use items that you've collected throughout your journey to power up your Keyblades. As part of that, you also get photo missions. By completing photo missions, you'll get new synthesis recipes. So for completing that goal, we got a Hungry Shard. For completing that one, we get a Hungry Stone. Everything that has an exclamation point in here is something new that you can synthesize. As long as it's not grayed out, you have the items you need to synthesize it. If there's any red, you will not be able to synthesize it. So as you can see, as of right now, we can make an Ability Ring Plus. We can make Mithril Shard, and Mithril Stone. We can make an Ether and a Refocuser. I think I'm gonna make an Ability Ring Plus. I'm also going to use this to power up my Hero's Origin Keyblade. Because as you do this, it'll actually boost its stats. By doing that, I was able to boost its strength by 1 and its magic by 1. So now it's actually an even more powerful Keyblade than it was before. Go through this, we can find the photo missions. Moogle wants a picture of a flame core. Moogle wants a picture of a water core.
Anywhere.
I'm gonna give the ability ring plus. Gonna give us some potions. I actually think this is where I'm gonna call it for the time being. I'm still gonna do some more streams later on in the day, but for right now I have been streaming for probably about 3 hours, counting the first stream I did. So I think we're gonna call it here for right now. When I'm ready to start the next stream, I will be right back here where we ended it, so that way we can continue off right where we are. Alright. Well, thank you everybody for joining in, and I will see you in the next one.